Hi, I'm Nicole Taylor, and I'm a trans girl. I haven't practiced my English for a long time. I normally speak in Spanish. Um, I've been in being a trans for 4 years, and I have some followers that they ask me that they really want to know and they don't understand what I'm saying when I'm speaking Spanish. So I told myself, well, I should uh, at least try to make one video in English so they can know me a little better. Um, Before my transition, my hobby was always traveling. I, I, I've been able to travel to 90 countries, so I've been all around the world. I've been in Asia, or Australia, New Zealand, Europe, like South America, Central America, Canada, US, Mexico. Um, I live in Mexico most of my life. Uh, I also lived in the US, in Chicago, for around about 5 years. I also uh, lived for a little bit in in the UK, in a little town called Brighton. It's probably 1 hour by train from London, something like that. And what else? I used to love traveling. Of course, I still love traveling. Um, I did mostly backpacking, but of course, I did a lot of crazy stuff like scuba diving with hammerhead sharks in Nicaragua. Um, I went and used to climb mountains. I did the Annapurna circuit in Nepal. I did the base camp in um, at Everest. What else? The Lost City in Colombia, Machu Picchu in Peru. What else? Um, about my education, uh, I have a few degrees: business, engineering, human resources, um, and also I speak a few languages. Well, really only English and Spanish, but I studied a little bit of Italian, um, Japanese, Portuguese, and French a little bit. Um, about myself, I'm a mix of races. Uh, I have blood from Mexico, the United States, Spain, and France. Since I was very young, um, I like cross dressing, probably since I was a little kid. So, but I really like, with the pandemic, I decided to live and I decided to be happy. And I said, this is what I want. So, first, I opened my social media: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, um, on TikTok, among others, and I love it, and people seem to like it. And I said, well, this is nice. And then just after they opened everything after the pandemic, I I went to a party, and in this party I cross-dressed for the first time in public. They, I bought a wig. This is not a wig. This is my hair. Uh, and then I bought some clothes, and they did makeup on me. And we went to a grocery store, to a drugstore. We went to have some tacos, very Mexican thing. And a lot of girls who have been cross-dressing for many years, they said, "Are you crazy? But it's your first time." And I said, "So what? I mean, I want to live. I'm not going to wait. I need to be brave and do it," because other girls said they've been doing cross-dressing for years, and they didn't had the courage to go out in public, and I decided to do, and I love it since the first time. So after that, I just start going out. I made some girlfriends, some friends, and we start going clubbing, and then some cafes, restaurants, and then like shopping, and going downtown, getting an ice cream, doing all the normal stuff. And then of course I start transitioning. I start with hormones, and then I don't know the name in English, but I will try estradiol, estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone blockers, and then I also have a tattoo on my lips, my eyes, and my eyebrows. Then I also start letting my hair to grow, and this is I like to be blonde, so I decided to be a blondie girl, and I like it. And I think I've been doing this for like 3 years, something like that. At first I was just a little like blondie, and now I'm very blondie. And also I had a surgery called glottoplasty, that is from my vocal cords, and I'm still recovering from that. That's why I speak a little funny, and like I was sick, but it will get better. That was like 3 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks. So we need to wait at least 2 more months, a little more, and it will get better and more feminine. And also last year I had a feminization surgery on my face, blepharoplasty here and here, then upper my lips. This I don't remember how you call it. They took the fat, and also they inject me fat from my stomach here and here, and they operate the eyebrows. And this video is almost 10 minutes, so it's going to finish, even if I didn't want to finish. So this is kind of the things that I've done. So this was a nice experience to speak English with my new voice for the first time. So, alright, I love you guys. Bye from a Mexican girl. Bye.